Drills Talk, episode 19. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 4 reasons money is everything. This is based off of a blog I wrote in the past entitled Money Isn't Everything, right? The link can be found in the description. Please like, comment, definitely subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Every Monday, a new blog. Every Wednesday, a new vlog. Every Friday, I release an instrumental hip-hop, pop, R&B track. You never know what I'm going to do, but every Friday. Please, again, subscribe. Thank you for joining us. Number one is the rich versus poor comparison. Now, I had the pleasure, if you want to call it the pleasure, of growing up poor and growing up past poor and then experiencing another life. I wouldn't say rich, but a comfortable life and run into rich people. So let's just say that rich-poor comparison, right? I've never, ever ran into a person that didn't have any problems, right? Everyone has problems, rich people, poor people. But another thing I've never run into was a poor person that wouldn't trade their poor problems for a rich person's problems. I've also never ran into a rich person that would ever trade their rich position and problems to go back to being a poor person. So what that tells me is that money is something. It's not telling me that money is everything, but it's telling me that money is something. And with that rich and poor comparison, you see it's in everyday life. The people who are rich, yeah, you have problems. You know, everybody has problems, but your problem is not food. Your problem is not shelter. Your problem is not, independence, because money gives you all that stuff, right? Yes, money gives you all of that. It's kids right now because of the pandemic that are home, and because they're home, they have no breakfast, no lunch, and maybe dinner, but nothing, great, because that's, that breakfast and lunch was the great meals, and that came from school, and schools are closed. Another problem with the pandemic is that, I have 3 children, and they all have access to a computer, right? No issue in the house with a computer or internet access. But there are poor kids who are actually at their same school, right? And they don't have, access to the internet. They don't have access to multiple computers. So if their parents are home and working from home on the computer, that is the computer. That's the house computer. Those problems exist that rich people couldn't even think of. It's like, oh, well, we just get another laptop. Oh, how do you do that? You go purchase one, right? Yeah, that's not in everyone's budget. Oh, we need a faster internet. We'll just call the cable company and, boost it up. Maybe we'll get gig speed now and, everything's solved, right? No, because they can't call and make a, have every, oh yeah, that Wi-Fi that we barely can afford now, can you boost it? Yeah, that's not happening either. And the free stuff that they're giving out, that the cable company is saying, oh, well, if you need, yeah, it's not gig speed, okay? It's a little better than dial-up. It's not great, but it's enough for one kid to get on the, internet and do their work throughout the day. But they probably don't live alone. What are the chances that they're the only kid? Very small. So that rich versus poor comparison definitely tells me that there is something going on. There is something up with money being more important than maybe we're giving it credit for. Number two is the money versus health comparison. I know the minute I said that money is everything, or you saw that this video was about money being everything, you said, wait, health is everything. Health is more important. And I used to be an advocate of that and saying, you know what, health is more important. But how can you stay healthy without money? How can you? And if you do get sick, and you have money, there's no thought, right? You just go to the hospital. If you can't get to the hospital, you take an emergency, vehicle to the hospital. No thought process about it at all. has anybody out there who have money in you probably like thinking, okay, well, money isn't everything, because that's what rich people say, right? How many times have you been sick and said, oh, I'm not going to go to the hospital because the emergency room fee for my coverage, even if you have coverage, is $100. And I mean, that would break me this month, so I'm not going to go. Yeah, you've probably never experienced that. That's crazy talk, right? You sick, you go to the hospital. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody does that. So let's say you want to be healthier. You want to be a healthier person. So, more fruits, more vegetables, all stuff like that. Those are the most expensive things in the supermarket. But you know what's not? Boxed, canned items. Salt up to here, sugar up to there. That's the affordable food. That's what the people who don't have a lot of money has to eat. How, over time, are those people staying healthy? They don't have the money. So yeah, I really want to know what you think. So if you think differently, please put it in the comments. I want to know. But yes, I used to be an advocate of health being more important. Absolutely, I want to stay healthy. Health allows you, or enables you to go and get money. But money actually allows you to stay healthy. So, I think that that's a 50-50, even shot now. And I didn't always feel that way, but now I do. So yeah, money versus health. I put money here, I put health here. Money can actually keep you healthy. Being healthy, you can keep making money, but what amount of money? No telling, right? But having enough money to stay healthy, you're not worried about how much money. It's enough to stay healthy. What else is important? You have money and you have health. You got those two things in this life, and things are pretty sweet. So, money versus health comparison. That's number 2. Number 3. Number 3 is that money is the ultimate enabler. And I know we just had the money and health comparison. Health is not the ultimate enabler. Money is. And let me tell you why. What do people always want to do? What do you want to go on every year? Vacation, right? Everybody loves a vacation. Everybody loves a good vacation. If it's coming up, everyone's talking about it. The difference is it costs money, right? And it doesn't matter how healthy you are. If you don't have any, you're not going, right? Yes, that is true. I can be as healthy as I've ever been. But if I don't have the money to get that plane and, rent the hotel and maybe get a rental car and have spending money so I can go out when I get to where I'm going, if that stuff can't be paid for, I'm not going on vacation. Money is the ultimate enabler. If I have a child who I really want to go to school and, get an education after, K through 12, so a college education, and they don't get a scholarship, I have money to then pay for their school, right? Money is the ultimate enabler. I can be as healthy as what? And that's not going to pay for anything, right? No. So the money is going to get me on vacations that I want. The money is going to allow my kids to go to wherever they need to go to. The money is going to take care of me health-wise. This is sounding a little bit more than something now. Money is kind of winning this argument now. I don't like that it is. But, the way we live, it's been put up there. And it's ultra important. So money being an enabler, and I'll use this one last point to bring it home. Money makes you more money, right? Money can get you more money. You got stocks, you got bonds, mutual funds, investments, real estate. All of this stuff can, triple and quadruple your money. What else can you have that triples and quadruples like that? Health. Once you're healthy, you're healthy. I mean, more healthy, the only time you get more healthy is if you're sick, and you get healthier, and okay, you're good, but once you're at 100%, you're not multiplying that. It's not going anywhere, So there's a cap on that. There's no cap on money, and there's no cap on what it enables. It's a great tool. The problem is it's the tool we use. And the only way that I'm talking to you, can get in a position to state as the rich people state, that money isn't everything, is if you learn number 4. Number 4 is that you're not in position to barter. So what did we do before we had money? It was a barter system, right? I have cows, I have land, you have, sheep, and wool, we trade, boom. That was what we did, right? But now, in the system we're in now, most of us don't have anything to give. Like, we don't have land, right? We don't have any skills that can get us, money, or we can trade with, this is the barter system. Remember, money's out of it. And I'm going to show you why you're not ready. So most of us, we don't have land, right? We don't have real estate. We don't have any skills. So what does that leave? That leaves our time, right? We're healthy. But everyone is, right? Majority of people are. So everyone is trading their time for what? Money. You're trading time for money. Time should be worth a lot more. But the fact that there's so many people who only have time makes your time worth less and less and less and less. That's why you have what they call unskilled workers. That's why people work jobs that you would never do for whatever the legal minimum amount is, because that's what they have to do. They're not ready to barter. There's people who make 100,000 plus a year, 1 million plus a year, and they're not ready to barter. Let's take a basketball player, right? A basketball player makes over $1 million. I'm not talking about a LeBron or Kevin Durant or nothing like that. I'm talking about he's on the team. He goes to practice. He plays when it's a blowout. Whatever, But they make good money. Let's say high 6 figures and just over $1 million, right? If there's no money, are we paying to watch that person play? No, I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna trade corn or, vegetables or fruit or my skill in something to watch this guy play basketball. I'm not gonna do it. So that person is not ready to barter either. So you're not in a bad situation. I'm not belittling you. I'm basically setting off an alarm, like saying, hey, this is real wealth. Being able to barter. Having land to feed yourself. Having a skill to be able to basically sell, but use in order to trade for other stuff. Like, I know this very well. I can help build a cottage, or I can help, take care of your animals, or, things like that. I'm very skilled in something. I'm very well read in this. And I can teach you, whatever. I can teach you how to speak another language. Things like that. Do you have enough skills to where you would say, if money just disappeared, I think I can get by in a barter system? Probably not, right? Probably have some work to do on that. But in my opinion, that is real wealth. Being able to barter. And if you cannot, then guess what? Money is everything. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's drills.com. Check this out. It's drills.